No, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, so can you quickly port
No,
Rashford on over?
I don't know because you had
Quickly
recent
port
changes.
Rashford
Yo,
on over.
actually, you know what? Send me in there. Let's do it.
Send me in
We'll send
there.
in, we'll send
Load
in
Put me in,
Warlock
coach. Put me in,
Load
coach.
me into the Matrix.
We'll send in the Warlock, it's fine. The Murgle lock. It's
Oh, I'd be down.
It's like
Send
a
in Murgle.
fucking cocaine fish.
Send in Murgle.
And then...
That's like
Well-
actually like a.
Oh yeah, right. I was
fucking-
sorry. No, that was the word.
Sorry, no.
Instead of a nuke, just drop Murgle in. He'll cause more damage.
True.
Either to himself or the opponent. It's not quite sure.
To everyone around.
Is it physical or mental? That's the question.
All
It's
of the
definitely
above.
mental. It's definitely mental.
Especially if you're alive.
The only attack he uses is vicious mockery.
Yeah. Like, especially if it's a lion, then you're just screwed.
Oh, if you're a lion, you're fucked.
My sisters came in the room and asked me, "Is anything metal in here?" It's like, no. What? Why?
Look
why
at
did
the
she-
blue.
Give me a moment. I just need to quickly do a last few couple things and then we can get started.
Just buffing Lucas's character a bit more. Yeah, just.
Yeah, we decided to give him prestige classes.
Yeah.
He's
I-
a level
I-
20 wizard, level 20 sorcerer.
I'm a level 20 sorcerer who is a fairy. So I have the innate ability just to fly.
Are you just Tathy IRL?
Yep. The only things I cast is blink and banishment. And sleep.
I swear to God, I had the music all sorted for this and then I forgot to save. Ah, pain.
That's
James, what the fuck is this?
Fuck it, we're playing Skyrim music when in doubt.
When in
This
doubt,
is when I was like edgy, like fucking. I loved like my childhood, and I'm like, oh yeah, Buster sung a song. I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'm gonna watch it, and then boom, it's like I just zoom in all the fucking way. I wanted to show it you after remembering the fucking movie. It's all the zoom
Oh,
ins.
by the way, Lucas, I'm gonna send you something right now.
Yeah.
Just, I'm gonna count the zoom ins afterwards. I'm gonna count the zoom ins to see how many zoom ins they have. I bet it's like a world record or something.
How much emotional damage do you think I can cause, Lucas?
Give me 1 second. Let me finish.
Definitely more than what you have done.
So, more than 1, less than 0. Alright, wait, no. No, more than 1, less than 2.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I'm gonna have to myself. Alright.
Do you like that? Do you like that one? Do you like that one now? Robin?
No.
You're not watching the
No,
video?
no, I'm gonna block you. Stop it.
Respectable choice.
What do you mean? BG's over North Korean matching. I said that's me and Salomo travelling with Lucas under his supervision.
You're supposed to... Oh my god. Ah.
We're just really strict, innit,
Yeah,
Lucas?
pretty much.
Oh no. I'm ready. Let me go. Come on, let's go. I want to play. I go into Lost Continents and roll 20 and I see 21 in Arcana from Logwig. What are these rolls? What the fuck? I'm gonna roll like nat ones. Logwig, nat 20 in medicine. Just scrolling up.
I heard you had IRL dice and you don't use them because I asked yesterday what Alward would do and everyone was like, oh yeah, he has IRL dice but he doesn't use them so he's roll 20. I'm sitting there I'm like, the fuck?
I do, but I don't have much room and it just goes everywhere. Don't have much desk room.
The ghost of Caldian.
Alright, all spectators mute. For the rest of you guys, are you ready?
Viel Spaß. Ciao, ciao.
Always ready.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to change my character. Oh, the Skyward, the Skyward music. Oh,
To give you guys a quick recap of what happened, since you weren't there, James.
Mhm.
The group finished, well, preparation, negotiation, back at Crossroads. And they spent 2 days traveling on horse cart.
Mhm.
They had a mostly uneventful journey, thanks to Leomund's tiny hut. That stupid fucking spell. However, on the last day of their travel, they were attacked by a pack of wolves, which they shot down and then subsequently burned the corpses of. When they checked the wolves, they realized that the wolves looked a bit strange, starved, and they had wounds all over their body. And when they bled, they didn't just bleed the usual red colored blood, but instead there was something black and foul mixed in with it.
Mm.
And after they traveled for another half a day, they came upon a fork in the road. James, we can hear that.
Oh, sorry, it's not my fault. People, I'll close the windows one sec. Sorry, I apologize.
Are they drilling or what?
Sound like a chainsaw. Maybe they're cutting down
Yeah,
some trees
maybe
or something.
maybe you can hear, in a little bit we just hear screaming.
Timber!
Mm-hmm.
James, are you alive? Oh no!
He fell into the wood chipper.
I'm sorry. I didn't know people were doing works outside. I just
Oh,
closed the
good
door. I'm
buddy.
gonna hotbox it in now for you guys. You fucking dickheads. Go on.
You came to a cross in the roads. One leading to what was told to you were the not the primal, Prismal Woods. The woods that lead to Woodborough, the town that your companions have headed off to.
Mhm.
While you, Salomo Odal, your newly found wizard companion who is also doing a trial and therefore is helping you, Gregory Blythe, as well as Lady Hylia Whitepetal's sister, Anlith, who is there to see how well you work together and then report back. You all take the path to the north. Not the north, to the east, heading towards Blackstone Peak, where you were informed the wyverns are currently nesting. And as you wake up after your 2-day slumber, you hear. Well, first of all, you notice that you're on the back of a cart. And you hear, "Hey, you. You're finally awake, huh?" Just kidding. You don't hear anything. You wake up.
Remember the Skyrim intro? You're finally awake. You got caught crossing the border.
You were not caught crossing the border.
Ash, short question. What is with that?
Discord drama. Instead, you have Lucas.
Hey, Ash, can I ask a question?
Yes.
You know, like, was I technically I was asleep, right, on the journey when
Well,
you got
no,
attacked by the
technically
wolves?
you
or-
would have been awake. Well, actually, no.
Would I be awake? What did you do in combat?
They
Was I in
did do
combat? Did Lucas play my character or something?
You were not needed. They were on the cart while they were being chased by wolves, and the wolves were all just shot down by magic.
Can I ask a question about the wolves then?
What?
That blood, you know, blood clotting sort of black sea. Is it any similarities to the miasma when we got
I'll
controlled?
allow you to roll a retroactive. What do I want to make you roll here? Probably just medicine.
Just medicine, okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I really wanted to ask this.
Yeah, go ahead.
14.
14. As you look at the blood, it didn't seem to be like the miasma. This seemed a bit more, well, it just seemed kind of rancid, foul. While the miasma was more, well, more gaseous, more, it just diffused everywhere. This just seemed to stubbornly stay mixed with the blood. You do know that Logwig has taken a blood sample.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about to ask that question.
Yeah.
They sounded similar in a sense.
Yep.
So, thinking.
You do wake up, and so do you, Salomo. And both of you see that in front of you at the cart. Lucas, do you want to describe what your character looks like? Because you're driving the cart at the moment.
Shit, I'm driving.
Oh wait, no, you're not on the cart. They took. Wait, no, we did take the cart.
I was driving the cart
We
on
took
the
the
last
cart.
time.
Wait, no,
You
no,
were asleep.
they took the they took the cart. They took the cart. Yeah, they took the cart. You guys are all on horse.
Yeah, we're all
Oh, okay.
Well, from behind you see a simple brown robe going down the back. You know he's wearing studded leather armor. Underneath it, simple man, dark brown goatee, with slightly brown hair. You know, it's going a bit blonder due to the sun. Nice and simple, human. Fairly tall, about 5'10", normal height for a human. Nothing special. The thing that you have noticed is on his hand you see a scar going up one side, and on the other you see the scar going back down.
Yep. And he is currently riding ahead on a horse of his own, while the two of you are slightly further behind. While basically riding side by side. While a little bit further back, on her own horse, you see Lady White Petal, who you've met before in Crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
Also on a horse, just watching the three of you. And as you look back, she gives you a nod.
Okay. Right. I gotta go towards Salomo as I whisper. How long till we actually get there?
How long we need to go there? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think one more day or a few hours. I can't tell.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm just the feeling of just getting stared at all day is just a little bit. You know. And what do you think of the new guy? What do you think of him?
I think the last time I see him, he looks different, a little bit different, but okay. And I think his name was not Georgie.
Gregory.
Gregory, I'm sorry.
No,
I can
that's
change it
fine.
to George as well. It's fine.
No,
I
no.
thought it was,
no,
I
it's
thought it was George, Lucas. Come on.
It was George. Sorry.
No, it's Gregory now.
No, it was George.
It's
George.
I don't
It's a joke for later. You'll understand.
Ash,
Yes.
kann ich kurz fragen, warum wurde Ed gekickt? Oder was passiert?
Sag ich dir nicht. Not yet.
Okay.
Wir können später drüber reden.
Chip, what does Chip think about the new guy?
I
It's just-
don't know. It's a squirrel.
Chip,
Doesn't really-
just don't give a shit. Is he
Well,
on the cart? Or is
uh,
he with me?
There's no cart. I made a mistake. The cart went with the other guys.
so Gregory's on a horse in front of us.
George.
All four of you are on a horse.
So you actually called George, or am I actually calling
Yeah,
you Gregory?
no,
Yeah, he's George.
Name is
Okay.
George. Sorry.
George. Okay. Alright. So, George, do you happen to know how long it'll take? I'm not really the patient type.
Well, I don't know. Lady Whitepetal is right behind you. I believe asking her is the best idea.
I know, but she's been staring at me non-stop.
Well,
It's really
she's
uncomfortable.
watching over all of us, so that's why she's looking at all of us. It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, but
But what?
I kind of stand out.
Yeah,
Compared to your other friend?
how was her name again? I'm sorry. I
Lady
need to...
Whitepetal.
I need to write shit down. Holy shit.
I can write the full name in.
Yeah, thanks.
You haven't got a name now. I just called a lady white petal. I can't be asked saying the first name. It's not, I think I give like Ash aneurysms or something.
Again, it's not that hard. It's this if I need to like phonetically split it for you.
And left.
So,
Anna left.
Brah.
Just and left.
Literally split it into 2 words.
do you know how long it will take to get to the nest of the Wyverns?
So, first of all, to you that is Lady White Petal, we haven't traveled together long enough for you to get quite that cozy. Second, it will take us about, well, another 4 hours before we can see. Well, we should be able to see the peaks in about 2 hours or so, but to get to the base of the mountain, 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good to know.
We have had scouts that have been paying attention, but most of them have been evacuated. If anything were to happen, we don't want our people getting injured. We do have one contact who has stayed behind to inform us of the latest news. And when we get to the base of the summit, we will find him.
Find. I'm looking forward to this. But Ash, what's the weather like?
The weather?
It's clear.
The weather is initially, during the first part of travel, it looked okay. However, now you can see that clouds are starting to form. And from what you know, this is generally a sign that rain or a thunderstorm is coming your way.
I'm going to relay this to everyone else. I'm going to relay this to Lady White Petal. Lady, my lady, I think it's best to, try, what's the word? I can't remember. Well, I'm out of character again, sorry. Trying to figure the word. I give up. Climbing that mountain, we might have some difficulties because of the rain. Are we going to,
No worries. I don't think we climb up the mountain. We
Well,
can.
that said, I am merely here to watch over the 3 of you. That is what I've been told to do. I will assist if necessary, but this is a trial for the 3 of you.
I know, I just,
Well, you have your companions in front of you. Discuss.
Right, guys, I'm fine. I can climb mountains. I'm used to high altitudes, but what about you lot? Are you going to be able to cope with the weather?
Well, I bought myself a climber's kit, just to be sure. We are climbing up a mountain, Any reasonable person would buy one, right?
Yes, any reasonable person would buy a mountain climbing kit.
Yeah, you watch George as the 2 of them just exchange a glance. Any decent person would definitely.
Good point, my friend.
Yes. You see, I was born in the mountains, so I'll be alright, and he can fly.
Motherfucker, you're born in the mountains doesn't turn you into a mountain goat.
True.
Well, I have a trait called... I have a racial trait.
Called Climb Mountain Man?
Yeah, obviously. It's mountain born.
Yeah, mountain born means you're resistant to cold, not...
Mountain born means
high
you're born in
altitudes.
mountains. That's all it means.
And do not suffer from penalties from high altitudes.
That doesn't help you climb.
It's alright, I'm a big strong boy.
I look over to Salomo, and you, how will you get up? Do you have the capability of flying or something?
Yes, I have.
Can you make us all fly? That would make things very easy.
I can only make one more fly. That's the problem. So I don't know about your things you have, but I just can make only 2 of us fly.
Well, your friend there said he's a mountain man, so he'll be fine.
Yes.
I just look at him, I just look at him and just give him a stare like.
Yeah. We will see how the mountain will look and
Yeah.
where back is. So
At this point, she's Lady White Petal is ridden up with the horse to kind of walk level, and she's just kind of listening with interest to the conversation.
I think I speak
It's
to
like
the
an
party
awkward
to
laugh.
them then.
It's like let out an awkward laugh.
Well, if you want, I can lend you my climbing gear.
No, we'll wait and see when we get there. It's fine, it's fine.
All right. Well, as you know, I have the tiny hut thing in Mobaba where we can stay and wait out the rain. It's kind of your decision.
You're
if I
cutting
have
in and out a
to
bit,
spread the
Luca.
world.
Closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry. Is it
Okay, I'm using
now?
I'm using my potato mic. So
I'm gonna put Lucas's volume up a bit more. Ooh. There you go, Lucas. Go.
Is it okay now? Yes, no, yes, no.
yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, as you know, I do have the magic hut thing. I have all the time in the world to wait. It's kind of up to you guys. Like, I'm not doing anything over the next 2 days. I don't know what you guys and your companions have planned, though.
Listen, we're gonna complete this trial. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If we have to like wait an extra few hours for an easier route up or a different passage, I'm all good. I'm all ears.
Right, that's fine by me. How are the both of you with traveling through darkness?
I don't have a problem with darkness.
You mean can I see in the dark? Well,
That was what I was going towards. Yes.
No. No, I don't have any sort of ability to do that.
Well, I have the capability of giving it to you. So
Oh, interesting.
it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do. I'll just, follow your lead.
Well,
Right,
like I
yeah.
said, we don't know the surrounding areas really well, do we? All actually at all.
I think we need to travel at first to the location where we can find the egg and then make a plan about getting it.
Ash.
Yes.
Whilst it's happening, can I take out my my book about all the animal monsters in the area?
No, again, this isn't about this area. I made it clear that was
Oh shit.
about
Alright.
the area around.
My bad.
Around.
My bad.
Angler
Oh,
rest.
you can Angler's Rest. Yeah, you can still take it out if you want to.
Yeah, I want to just read through it, see if there's any similarities.
So when Thorfinn is... Okay, never mind, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. He's currently just pulling out the book and trying his best to read while on horseback.
Okay, so George, why are you making this trial with us?
Well, I've been with the Lost Halls for about a year and a half.
Not Lost Halt. That's
Lost
Rotten
Halls
Juice.
is RodMG, mate.
Not Lost Halls. What's it called?
Arcane Hall.
Arcane Halls.
Arcane Halls. Same difference. I've been with the Arcane Halls for about a year and a half, 2 years, and it seems my potential has actually been recognized as more skilled as they believed I was. So I believe this is my trial just to get higher up and actually be able to do more interesting things with my capabilities.
Okay. So, what can you do to help us? Do you have any special talents or skills?
Salomo just told us that he can make us help us with dark vision and all that.
Yeah,
Yes.
but dark vision is one thing, and I think you are a wizard, so I don't know.
That's correctly, yes.
I don't know what you can do other than just dark vision.
I'm a bit different than most wizards. My capabilities come with a blade.
Oh, and I that's pretty. Oh.
So I mainly fight with my sword, yes.
You are a wizard with a sword.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, good to know.
I have a couple spells, to help out. As said, the hut is useful capabilities. I have an ability which may help our big men carry the egg. Hopefully.
I looked at Thorfinn. I don't think we need a spell that someone can carry the egg. I have my big friend over here. I think he can carry the egg.
Oh,
Do
I
you
can make them bigger.
know the size of a wyvern egg?
Lady White Petal, you can see how tall Thorfinn
would,
is.
would
but
I know? Would I know how big a wyvern egg is?
No, you wouldn't. You've never seen one.
Okay.
While I don't disagree that he is built for, well, that. A wyvern egg is about as tall as you, my friend. And she points to you, Salomo.
Fuck, I'm 190. Holy shit.
Yes, well, you know what they come out of, therefore. Well, perhaps a little bit shorter than. But
Yeah, but I can understand. Yeah, the egg is tall.
it might be beneficial. I believe I know what spell you're thinking about, George.
Yes.
I
The
do.
enlarge or reduce spell. One of the two
Yes.
should help.
I do believe that would have some merit to this particular endeavor.
Once again, I'll go along with your plan and help where I can.
Okay. Well, worst comes to shove, you could always just use polymorph.
Yeah, I can use one-time polymorph, and
Oh, you can use it one time.
I can
wouldn't
use
know.
it one time, and I have 2 spell slots. So,
But you only have 2 spell slots.
Warlocks, yeah.
Mm.
Well, I guess we head there and we see what time of day is it?
It is getting towards the evening.
I guess we head there and maybe we take a rest at the bottom of wherever we're going.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I have asked the two of you, why are you two on this mission and not with your group?
Well,
because Thorfinn and I have some problems with
Yeah.
each other,
Well,
and it's
not
a
like
good
it's
thing.
it's more of what's the thing? We're so close that we get irritated about one another.
Yes, that was exactly what I heard as well from Hylia. That you made a hole in a table and then a hole in the floor. Indeed, so close to each other.
Yes.
The thick sarcasm flowing out.
I can say it. So we have more often shenanigans about each other, and
Well, we both
It's-
agree.
I think it's not a good option when we can't trust each other or have such problems in the group.
No, I feel like it's not like that. It's more like in combat we're all good. We're all Gucci. Like I know I can have Salomo's back and Salomo has my back, but I need to pull up the politics out outside of that. I feel like yeah.
Do any examples? Or just politics?
Party stuff. Not really something to be open about. Maybe later on down the line. I'll tell you some.
Well, your mission here is kind of, to prove yourselves together. So wouldn't it be best to discuss these things? If not, in the group. I can ride ahead and leave you guys be, but maybe discussing these things is a good idea. Like, properly. Without the group around to... I don't know how your group is, but at least from the arcane halls, where this
To be honest,
most people gather around.
Knowing them, like they're probably struggling without us about now. To be honest, Salomo, what do you think?
Again, please.
I said, knowing the others, they're probably struggling without us about now.
Nah, I don't think that's well.
Come on, we're like you got your lazy.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I've just.
I don't know what will happen in Woodborough to them. So, and I think when we are fast enough with our trial here, we can help them out. I mean, we can see what will happen
I
and
don't
how.
want I don't want to toot out my own horn, but obviously we're the strongest people in that group, you know. You just
I don't
just
know.
nudging him.
And
Yeah.
you kind of like turn to the side a little bit, and you see, she's writing something down in her notes.
That's not good. I start telepathically speaking with Thorfinn.
What do you mean? It's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
Yeah, I know.
Strongest physically, yes.
Hmm.
And otherwise?
Yeah, I think we are strong in the fight, but we are not so strong as a team because of our own things we want to do and or of our own meanings and things, also Sachen, die wir machen.
Hey, I understand.
Yeah.
So, how are you guys going to solve this? Once again, I believe, Lady Waitpedal, please do tell me if I'm wrong. You guys are here to solve that?
Yes, but
Well, I'm not exactly impressed so far. Let me say that.
oh no, listen. If you force something, it's probably 9 times out of 10 it's not going to be the best outcome. It's best to slowly. That's my experience anyway. Like my lack of interactions with people.
I guess.
If I may say what's on my mind, if I were in a group with the two of you, from what I've heard from Hylia, I would have left.
It wasn't my plan to join the group in the first place. I just felt bad.
Well, then perhaps leaving is the right option for you. If you believe you are going to travel
No.
with them,
No.
then perhaps you might need to make a concrete effort to find out what the problem is.
Well,
Yeah, that's the thing why we are here and why we are still traveling together, because
I wouldn't leave the group because I just I lost everything. I lost everything, my family, and I don't want to see Caldian go through that, losing a loved one. Or...
Well, I don't know about your history, but as said, currently it seems that you two do not really understand how you are, well, never mind. I'm here to observe, not to judge. But if you want my advice, I would recommend you take this to figure out what exactly bothers you about him, and she pointed to you, Thorfinn, to Salomo, and him about you, and she pointed back.
Mhm.
Because if you do not do that, then I do believe this mission will...
Stop right there, Fiend! I challenge you to a battle!
Very well!
Yeah, that's not the problem. That's one thing I want to do. Just talk with Thorfinn about that, because when we still want to travel together as a big group, we need to understand each other better. That we don't have the whole troubles and conflicts again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's no better way to do that than kill or collect a gigantic egg from some scary dragon, I guess.
Yeah, it's not only that, but we now we have a good time where we can talk with each other, and hopefully we don't have arguing a lot more because of this and have our problems again.
Hey,
As
Salomo.
George said, the two of us can leave you alone if you wish to
No,
speak.
it's fine.
Nah, I think it's a good idea when we just have a little bit of our time when we are in the moment traveling along, and go a little bit back and just talk for the
Alright.
moment.
I agree.
George, I'll let you take the lead then. We'll leave the two to themselves.
And I kick the horse and go up further.
She just whispers something into Horse's ear, and it like flickers a bit, and then it also follows. And the two of you are left about 30 feet behind the other two. Your horse is having slowed down a little bit, but now still keeping pace as you are traveling side by side.
Okay.
It's a bit forced, this, isn't it?
What is this?
Yeah, nothing. What?
So, yeah.
Wait, do you want to start?
I can start if you want. So the thing I wanted to say to you is, it's the first thing, we have our troubles with each other because we have our own personalities, and I think we have a lot of difference in our histories and what happened to us. So I think it's one of the biggest issues we have. And I mean the starting of our shenanigans, it was fine. It was a little bit jokey, but you need to understand. For me, it's a thing. We doesn't know each other for a long time, and you start making fun with pushing me into something like this, and I doesn't think that was a good start for our.
Salomo, I forget sometimes my build. I just go with the flow. I just I just got to, what's the word, comfortable, and then I just can't hold myself back.
Yeah, I mean, we traveled a long time, and the things that happened. I mean, the only big thing that happened was about the bandits the last time, and before that, I think we was really fine with our behavior.
Yeah, I just you just need to speak your mind, bro. Like when it comes to shit, I'm black and white. It's either one way or the other. And once I made that decision, that's the decision I go with. I very authoritarian sort of style,
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems we have is that we need to talk.
I will say that's not what authoritarian means, but yeah.
Like authoritarian's like a style of leadership. It's right, you're gonna do this. I've showered you. I'm telling you, go do that. You're gonna do that.
What?
There's no democracy. There's no diplomacy. There's no like man in between. It's when that guy's done, it goes down to like a hierarchy.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is. It's not the.
Like, I was trying to
It's
say
fine,
like
fine.
an
We understand
authoritarian
what's
sort
about
of.
it. We understood what we were ignoring. Carry on.
Yeah. Sorry. Where were we now?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest problems we had was that we doesn't talk too much about what we want to do, and I was talking with Caldian about this, and when I make my decisions, I will talk to you guys more, so we don't get into trouble again.
The thing is, Salomo, hardly any of us talk, and that's the fact. Like, I'm only doing this just for Caldian's sake because of my past. You know what I mean? Because I feel guilty if I, letting someone else's loved one die. Because back then I couldn't do anything. I was too young. I just woke up.
Yeah, I can understand that you want to help and want to care about him because his girlfriend. And that's I have the same thing that happened in my life, and that's why I'm trying to help Caldian and Elia so much.
Like,
with giving
so...
my shit back to my patron and try to help in every way.
I'm just so envious. I'm just a family. It's something I lack.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I said. Don't get me wrong. I get emotional easy. I do. I don't have like I said. For many years, I was just alone. I never really had any interactions with anyone. Until I became a hunter. I travelled.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that you was alone, but you are in the moment with a big group, and we care about each other's. And okay, the others care about each other, but I think they have problems with us because of our personalities and what we do and how we handle some things.
Like I said, in a sense, I do get along with you, but at the same time, we rub against each other too much. Like we said.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the thing is, I have been holding myself back. I am getting better. Like in the past, compared to the last scenario, where I punched put my fist through a table. Before then, I would have just hit you or done something. I am trying my best. I'm holding back. I'm learning as I'm going.
Yeah, that's why I'm learning too. So it's fine, but I think for our group, it's not good that we have our shenanigans. I mean, personally, I don't have a problem when we have our fights or have our fun. I mean, it's our thing. But when we are travel together in a group, it can't happen because we make trouble for them, we make trouble for us, and we make trouble for cities.
Hey,
So
Salomo.
yeah.
I never asked what actually happened to you in the past.
Okay, I can tell you, but please don't tell anyone others in the group or George or Lady White Petal. So what happened to me was, I mean, when we all
wait before we start this, can they hear us?
You do look up, and you see that the two of them are currently talking to each other. And you cannot hear them.
Okay.
So as far as you'd assume, they can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, Salomo.
Yeah, it's fine. So when we are traveling on the sea, we wait a second. I need to think.
Mm-hmm.
We have exchanged a little bit of our history, and as I Mann, Englisch heute ist scheiße.
Kevin, just take your time. Don't worry. It's no rush.
It's literally just the two of you. No worries.
like honestly,
Yeah.
it's just us two. You don't have to like just try your best to relax.
Yeah, I need to think.
And I'm not gonna take the mick out of your English if you do say something wrong. So.
Okay, I was saying that I was. Google-Übersetzer, warte ganz kurz.
And if you struggle so much, you could just tell Ash, and maybe Ash can relay it.
Don't worry, he has Google Translate.
So yeah. So as I said, in the War of Shroud, when Fatalis fight against the other citizens and the Azimam, I was separated from my parents, and that's why I become a foreign Azimar, because the one.
Well, no, that's not why it happened, but yeah.
He's trying his best.
I
to
mean,
Ash.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did. I don't know.
I mean, you can say this for now.
It can be discussed later. Whatever. Continue.
We can discuss this later.
Continue.
I was
You're
saying
doing
it so,
good.
and
You're doing
good. You're doing good.
so we got separated. I got separated from my parents. Yeah, Ash, I know. Let me do my shit. I can. So I was separated from my parents in the war, and that's why I'm a foreign Azima. So, and after this, I was not happy about what happened to me and two of my friends. One was my girlfriend, and we were trying to to find something out about Fatalis, how we can defeat him. So, and Fatalis knows what we want to do, and the thing he does to my girlfriend, me and my friend was not good, because he takes me to his army as frontline fodder for some investigation on an old temple, and he killed my girlfriend and my best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's- I see.
And
Sorry.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why.
You take, you see Salomo just kind of take a moment to compose himself.
But I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It's like, listen. Once this is all over, if you need me, I'll be there for you.
Yeah, I know, and
Even
I'm
though
really
I like
thankful for this.
relationship, even though our relationship sort of is a bit chaotic. Listen, you're a good man.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm
Did I do
like-
something wrong then, Ash?
Yeah, Ash confuses me with my own backstory shit.
Listen, it's my it's DM brain, too much to think of. I'll get you guys are fine.
Yeah,
Um,
and
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just, if you need me to help you with this man, on his thing, I don't know. You just said it by name. I don't know who this person is, but I will help.
yeah, I'm really thankful for this. And what I want to tell you, because I told Caldian, is that my patron, I think 2 days ago, talked to me, and one of Fatalis members, Mad Dog, it was a commander.
Mad Dog.
Commander.
Yeah, Mad Dog. So it was a commander who separates me from my family, and he was traveling to Skyward City and wanted to.
Wait, I'm confused now. Ash.
The other one's called Red Dog.
Red Dog. There you go. There you go. Sorry, I mixed up. Sorry.
Wait, who is Red Dog now?
Red Dog. Red Dog was the dragon that helped us get out of the cave.
It's not a dragon.
The Dot Dragon, the general.
Right, yeah, and.
That's why I got confused. I was
Okay,
like, wait.
So just Red Dog was the dragon in the.
No, it's not a dragon. It's not a dragon. It was like a
Red
general.
Dog was the fucking thing in the temple, and Mad Dog is the commandant of one commandant of
They are not the same people.
They are not the same people.
I got confused then. Sorry, Ash.
Well, maybe they are. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think so.
Anyway, so
yeah,
so this Mad Dog's heading towards
Skyward City, and he wants to kill. I think, I don't really know the members of Skyward City, but I was telling about Caldian, about this, what will happen to Skyward City, about to Caldian and the Guildmaster Ilya. Celia.
Why are we here then?
Because what we want to do, the attacking, I think, was yesterday at the night, and we don't have the resources to travel fast back. That's why I only can tell them what will happen and the decisions they the decisions they do. It was that they saved Elia and bring her back to Skyward.
No, but Elia's there though, isn't she? Elia's in Skyward City.
Yeah, not in the time, not in the moment. She is in the moment in Engler's Rest, because Master Crypt and Celia bring a few people to Engler's Rest to safety.
I see. So that's why Caldian was a little bit gloomy the other day.
Yes.
Understandable. Did the others know about this? Do you want them too?
No, the only guys who know are you and Caldian at the moment. I don't know if Caldian say something to the other members, but
You know, Caldian's going to be like Russian now to get this all done. He might make really silly decisions now that we're gone.
I hope he don't, because
I know, but like,
yeah, I can understand when he will to make everything fast, but he's a clever boy, so
I know, but what I'm saying is, the others don't really voice their opinions when the party's heading. You know, they're really nice people and all, but
yeah, I mean,
you know,
at the moment, Ilya is in England's rest, and we are only 4 days away. And when we make our trials and success them, I think we can travel back to England's rest just for Caldian, that he can see his girlfriend one more time before we are traveling
I
to
don't
the.
think we should travel back.
I mean, if
maybe. I don't know. Maybe
I mean, when
if needed, I don't. If needed, I would travel back. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know how Caldian feels in the moment, and I think I tell them that they put Elia back to England's rest, and when he wants to travel to her, then I can understand it, and I will travel with him, and from there we will travel to the Ashlands.
So by the way, I've noticed lately you haven't got your staff. Is that the reason?
Yeah, as I said, I was talking to my patron because we make our trail where we killed the 2 T-Rexes because one is disappeared in the what the fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Astroplane.
Astroplane.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Salomo Odal doesn't know. So
I
it
wouldn't know
disappears.
this. So
Salomo Odal doesn't know, and yeah, it fucking disappears into
Also,
a
James,
back.
how would you know this?
I wouldn't know this. I was just correcting him. I said
Oh,
I
right,
don't.
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
this. I was correcting him in case he knew it.
And at the same night when we are traveling to the account halls, I think was it, where we bought a new bag of holding. I was talking to my patron for this, and I offered him my stuff for the safety of Elia, because she have a lot of pain because of the while, and with the stuff, I'm hoping that she doesn't have any more pain, and as I know, she's in the moment in safety.
Mm.
That's why I don't have my stuff.
What does? Well, I just hope for the best. I hope they managed to hold him off.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it sounds like a really powerful foe. To be honest, well, there's me with my little petty reasons. Everyone else is.
I mean, my patron is not a pet. I mean, when
No
I
petty
will
reasons. Me on petty reasons, not your pet. Not your Patreon.
I think when I handle my patron to a fucking pet, Ash will kill me.
I really want to go. I'm gonna have to find Narragansett at some point, and I also.
We will do. I will when we make our things in the Ashlands, and you need someone to travel with you, I will travel with you.
I'll open up with you a little bit here. I've been, as you've probably been noticing, I've been wandering about lately. Don't tell the others. There's a reason behind it. I'm. When I was younger, well, let's just say, not all my family, not all my tribe's dead, and I'm just looking out for them. Yeah, let's just say that. Yep, and I've not really been thinking about the current situation when I've just been wandering and putting my head in like people's faces and nosing about. And I apologise for all that running off. That probably made everyone else stressed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm hoping that when we make this trail together, we will become more easy on each other and doesn't have so much trouble in the future.
But yeah, in the future, if you have your opinion or whatnot, just tell me at least. You don't
Yeah,
have to tell everyone. Like,
yeah, as
just
I
be open
said,
about it with me, and I'll just say.
yeah, as I said to Caldian, when I have other things in my head about some situations, I will tell the group that everyone will know, and then we can make a decision together. And
It's like compared to everyone else in the group, I'm more close to you because like we just talked a lot when we started out. We talked a lot.
yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean? And
true.
no one kept secrets really. You know, I think we were in the same boat when Ondina told everyone else a secret about her being a. Don't even know what she is.
I think she is. Did someone Salomo know that Ondina is a mermaid?
You've
Well,
seen
we
her.
knew she was a mermaid.
Yeah,
We knew
yeah,
she
I
was a
see it.
mermaid. We saw her become a mermaid.
Yeah, I mean
It
she's
was
a
a siren. That's what we're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. I mean that's one thing about her curse that I was really pissed on her because she doesn't tell us.
I feel like there's a lot more secrets to unravel around about everyone. You know what I mean? But then you started having different ideas and not saying anything, and I got really bit pissy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
Like
we
I said, we're more closer compared to everyone because we
yeah,
talked on the shit.
we
We
talked a lot. We
quite
talked
a bit.
a lot more than I talked to the others. And I mean,
Mhm.
the only thing about Amethyst I heard is that she called me a thing, and yeah, I don't really want to talk anymore with her.
Yeah, I clicked on to that. I didn't call you a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't call you a thing, even though. Just all look at his wings. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking.
yeah, it's I can understand. I'm not mad at you. Ash, how
Hello.
long are we traveling when we were talking? Like,
Well, the two of you have been babbling on for about an hour. If we take into account, moments where you would probably take a moment to think about words. And as you've been traveling, Salomo, you feel a slight wetness on your nose. And you look up, and the clouds have gathered even closer now.
okay,
And rain is slowly starting to fall.
okay. I looked to Thorfinn, saw Thorfinn. I think for the first time when we have really time to say something about each other, and yeah, as you I think noticed, it started raining and we need to make a rest. I think, or do you want to travel the last 3 hours or 2 hours? I don't know.
Let's see what the others want to do. I'm happy with anything.
Yeah, then try to then let's try to catch up with them, and I will ride faster. Right?
Yeah, we'll go catch up to them now. They're only 5 feet.
Yeah, right, catch up.
So, as you guys catch up to the other two, they interrupt their conversation and look back. Right, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's about to start raining. We'll be there at about... well, actually, if you look ahead, and she pointed to the horizon, and as you both look up, you see the edges of a black mountain start to show. That is our destination.
Is it Ash? How steep does it look?
It just came into view. kind of hard
This
to
is
tell.
key. Hard to tell. Mhm.
So, okay, Lady White Pearl, do you know where the egg is?
Me?
I
No,
don't think she would.
but
I
that's
think
what
we
our
just...
scouts are for.
Okay.
Well, it's possible they haven't seen it themselves, but this is the time that we've noticed the wyverns come together to breed, and as far as I've been informed, there should be an egg. We will get more information as we meet our contact.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Me too. So.
Well, we may as well get the horses moving faster. I have no interest in getting caught in a rainstorm if I can avoid it. We should be there within 2 hours at the designated meeting spot.
Okay.
So if there's anything you need to prepare, do it now.
No, I don't need to prepare anything. In the same time, I will look out for big fucking dragon things.
Okay. Roll perception.
Are we setting up camp now for a bit?
No,
No.
Sorry, I had to put my headset off. Sorry.
I guess we can prepare with this. How does Salomo look? Does he have lightly armor? Does he have other armor?
Bit louder, Lucas.
What kind of armor does Salomo have?
I have light armor.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on you, if you allow it, as well as myself.
I allowed.
And then give Thorfinn and myself Dark Vision.
Okay.
Because you said it was evening, so I assume it's starting to turn night then.
It is starting to turn night.
So I give him 60 feet of Dark Vision as well as myself.
Yep.
And give myself Mage Armor instead.
Oh, 16 or more, nice.
Already preparing, George.
Well, just in case we do run into something now, I guess within the next 8 hours, we should be fine. And otherwise, we have my hut to sleep in, which should be completely safe from anything. So better safe than sorry.
Fair enough. And you see she pulls out the book, scribbles something into it, closes it again. Right. So, if none of you have anything else you'd like to do, we will fast forward the journey a bit. Salomo, you do not see any big fuck off dragon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's fine when we fast travel to the shit.
Let me just quickly do something.
Or James, do you want to do something at the time?
I think James is once again.
I assume it's a no.
No, I've got push talk. I know. Sorry. I was
okay.
thinking about what I was going to say. I was going to look around for any similar monsters or animals that are in the notebook I've got. Any similarities or variants?
Okay, my question is, how would you know?
Well, no, I wouldn't know. Forget it. I wouldn't know.
It's not like, a parade of animals just dancing by and
Yeah, it's like, I just see you just drawing and fucking writing notes down.
just like a horde of animals.
Become an animal biologist.
Yeah, there's just like, yes, this one it has a, well, this one has a penis sticking out, I believe.
Yeah, this one has 2 penises. Haha.
Okay.
Or it's Kenai, but.
Oh, there you go. See?
Peni.
Right, anyway, right, let's just fast travel. I'm going to push talk off now.
Yep. So, the rest of you travel another a little bit more than 2 hours because the rain has started becoming a bit heavier. And in the distance, every now and then you can hear the clap of thunder. And you finally reach the base. Now that you're closer, Blackstone Peak itself towers in amongst what seems to be mostly plains as well as forests. Give me a moment. It took me so long to find a picture. You can just imagine that it's one large peak, several smaller ones, and then mostly forest around it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And as
Like,
you look at
like Digimon, but without the island.
no.
You know what I'm talking about, like the massive.
I know what you're talking about, but no.
No, I tried making another reference. I'm sorry.
Yeah, however, it is not like that. You do see that the very top of the peak itself seems to be mostly shrouded in fog, as the top itself seems to go through into the clouds. It is a very tall mountain. And you all are currently at the base.
To Thorfinn, does it look comparable to any other mountain? Is it like a standard normal size room?
I mean, you've seen mountains taller, and you've seen mountains shorter. This is quite a tall one, but since you come from an area that is mostly mountains, it is feasible to say yes, you would have seen taller peaks.
So it would have been okay. I'll be alright with climbing it, pretty much.
Well, no, that's not how.
Fuck. Okay, anyway, go on, carry on. Sorry.
So where are we at the moment?
Are we dragging ourselves on?
Yes, you would all be down here. And as for Lucas, I'm giving him Gandalf the Gay.
There you go.
Okay.
Gandalf the Gay. Oh, what?
You're using the same token Julian used.
Oh no.
Unless you'd like to be his gimp.
Oh no.
How rainy is it, and how wet are we at the moment?
It is still relatively light. I mean, it's getting, more rainy now, but it is doable. It is manageable at the moment.
Okay, I will cast press. You know what I mean to Thorfinn and me.
Press C. Yep.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna dry your clothes.
Yeah, I look to George and Lady Whitepetal. If you doesn't have a problem when I make you dry. That sounds fucking weird. Ignore this. You know what I mean. Ignore this. Fuck off, Ash.
I think it's the way you said it. It's like... It's the way you said it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make you dry. So that's assuming that she was
Yeah, no.
Just like, can you want me to dry your clothes? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I say this as an instead.
Well, drying them right now wouldn't help if it's still raining, right?
I mean, I can cast it every time, but when we are now stop traveling at the moment.
Then gladly. For now, I'm okay with this, but thank you for offering.
I would follow the same sentiment, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
Right. I believe he should be around here somewhere. Give me a moment. And you see as she rummages around in her bag and then pulls out what seems to be a strangely shaped... It's not really sure what it is. It seems to be carved out of wood with several holes in it. And the edge of it has the head of a bird. And she puts it to her lip and she blows into it. And you hear the strange bird call, slightly distorted. And she takes it off and looks around a bit expectantly. And a couple moments pass before, from elsewhere, you hear the same call again. You're welcome to roll perception if you want to see if you can try and pinpoint where it comes from.
Perception. 14.
Bit difficult for you to tell with the rain and everything, but you're fairly certain it comes somewhere on the right, somewhere. You're not quite sure. Okay. And you see as she looks over to it. Right. He'll be there in a couple of minutes. Have you decided if you're going to do this tonight, or you wish to attempt it in the morning?
I mean, at first we need to see if where the egg is and how difficult it is to get there, and if the wyverns are still there.
And she just gives you a nod. Right, then we shall wait.
Whilst this is happening, can I just make some like makeshift can I have like make a walking stick and everything, like makeshift, just to get ready, let's prep them.
Roll perception. See if you can find any branches or anything like that.
Okay, I'll roll perception. 22.
Yeah, you see enough, branches lying around that seem to be of appropriate length.
Mhm.
Mostly lying underneath the various trees that are here.
Yeah, I just want a big walking stick, just to help support me walking up.
I mean, are you doing anything to it, or are you just picking up a branch?
Well, just find a really sturdy branch, don't I? A really sturdy one that can help me traverse the mountain, like hike.
I will say, you know why those work, right?
What?
It's fine.
No, it's just hiking. It's not like not going to go climb up a fucking 90-degree slope with a fucking walking stick. I don't think we're gonna just fucking go and do that, are we, really, Ash?
Well, I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Like I said. So we're waiting.
A relatively large one, but yeah, you're waiting about 10 minutes pass, and then you hear rustling in the trees around here, and then you see as out of the trees walks a man. He is dressed head to toe in green cloth, and he's got a green cloth around his mouth as well. However, you can make out the slightly more elongated ears that kind of poke out from behind the cowl. And he's got a longbow across his back. As he walks out, brushes off a couple leaves, and then walks over to you. And I forgot to make a token for this guy, so we're using Caldian.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm killing Caldian's token.
We're using old Caldian. If I can find that. Give me a moment. I knew I forgot to fucking do something for today. God damn it. There he is. Yeah. And he walks over, looks you guys all up, gives you all a glance once over. And then he walks over to Lady White Petal and gives her a light bow. Madame White Petal. And she gives him a nod. Ilfidir. Right, everybody. This is Ilfidir Silentfoot. He is our head scout here, the only one we left behind. Ilfidir, you are to inform the other three of what you know, and answer any questions they might have of you. And he gives her a nod, and then walks over to you three. Right. So, what would you like to know?
So at first, where is the egg located on the mountain?
The egg itself is at the very top, Blackstone Peak.
How tall is the mountain? Do you know this?
I mean, you look at it, it seems several, thousands of feet.
Oh, how many feet? Sorry.
Several thousand.
Fuck! Okay, cool.
What would be the safest travel route up? With less incline?
Well, there is a mostly winding path that you can take, and he points over to a place going up that you can see slowly slopes upwards. If you carry on along that path, there are only about one or two places where you need to be a bit careful of losing your footing and
Okay.
then plummeting to the forest below. However,
Okay. Sorry.
I will say that will prolong the time it takes by about an hour or two.
That's fair though.
Are
It saves-
the dragons on top of the mountain, or are they in the moment away?
Difficult to tell. When all the scouts were here, we could spread out, make sure that any movement was reported back to me. However, since we have sent the others home for their own safety, if a battle were to occur, as far as I can tell, I've seen the female fly out.
Okay, so the male is still on top.
I have not seen the male leave for the past 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
Usually they take turns hunting, but at the moment it seems to be mostly the female. You have been informed that the female is a variant, yes?
Yes.
Good.
Ash.
Yes.
Would I know any specific reasons to why the female's going in more regular than the male, or is it just a one-off?
I don't know. Do you think you know reason?
Well, we got well, no, not really, no. No.
I know what convoy I had with you. That doesn't make you a dude.
I know. I'm trying to. No, sorry.
I mean, if you can think of a reason, or if you have any suspicions, you're welcome to talk about it.
No, I don't think I would at all. Other than fucking me being fascinated at when it just decimated my village. No, my tribe. No, I don't think there's any reason for me to know that.
Well, I said, what do you think? Like, because you're clearly thinking something right now. So go ahead.
No, I don't. I can't. Give up. Go. Carry on. Sorry.
Okay, again, what is? Go ahead.
No, no, it's stupid. No, forget it. Like, it's stupid. Go, please.
Would I know of the nature of these creatures which we're hunting?
You would have been informed a little bit.
All right. Anything about why it's mainly the female? Is the female bigger than the male? Something similar like that? Dominant, or
Roll nature for me.
one skill I didn't choose. I knew that was one.
And I was thinking history, but I don't think history makes too much sense. So.
I know. I was hoping it was history. I was like, I have everything except for nature. 18.
18. Okay. So you were pulled aside and given a quick conversation about the wyverns. You know that in a standard relationship between these two, Rathalos is generally the larger one.
Yeah.
However, if variants come into play, or sometimes a rare genetic mutation occurs, the variant creatures are more powerful than the non-variant counterpart.
Yeah.
And therefore, the more dominant one in the relationship is generally the variant.
And that's usually the hunter.
Yes.
Okay. I would tell the party this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, due to it being pink, I believe, or a variant, I'm pretty sure it's pink to my knowledge, it's going to be more dominant, and therefore will do most of the hunting. Usually the reason why they are the ones going out.
That
makes
does
sense.
fit our observation so far.
Well, how far is the path going up? I don't think we got a number on that, did we?
It's difficult to say. It's not like I've measured every foot upwards.
Well, time-wise. We're not...
I'd say it takes about perhaps 6 hours to reach the top. If you went up directly, if if you could somehow clamber along the walls, then it would take about 2 hours less, I would assume.
Holy shit. Okay.
Not necessarily worth the risk with all this rain, is it? I look at the other two.
Well, I will say that the rain does also obscure their senses. The last time I went up there to check on the egg, it was during, well, a rainy period.
Hmm.
However, it is not suited for everyone, so it's possible you might choose to go at a different time.
Well, personally, I don't know about you guys. I think it's best just to take the extra hour walking and try, traversing the mountain.
I think so too.
Because us rushing ahead, potentially injuring ourselves, climbing a mountain really steep,
Exactly.
doesn't seem the best idea. And then getting into a potentially getting into combat as well.
But do we want to do that tonight during the rain or tomorrow?
I think, how late is it, Ash?
It is still, as said, not very heavy, but you do see that in the sky, a thunderstorm is coming your way.
No,
How
late is it?
late? Not
Oh,
how
late, my
stormy,
bad.
how late.
I thought you said how light is it, my bad. Oh, you did say light, but like not. Okay, never mind. I thought you were
No,
talking about the rain.
he did say late. But
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the rain. My bad. It is getting very dark.
Okay.
It is about 9.
So I think when it's stormy and it will get stormy and it's night, I think we should climb up the mountain about the path. I mean, we have the night and the storm on our side.
Mm-hmm.
are Rathalos and Rathian known to have dark vision or some sort of blind sense or something similar, like other creatures could have?
With your previous roll, yes, you know that they can
Okay.
see in darkness.
Mhm.
However, a similar thing where you could use the darkness to your advantage still.
I once again let the party know.
Get shouting.
Uh, they are able to see in the dark, so I'm not sure how much of an advantage that would be.
I mean, I don't know if it make a difference when we climb up in the morning or in the night. I mean, they can see us in both things then.
We have a better chance of seeing during the day, though, no?
Yeah, what we have in the moments,
The rain.
not the rain, but the female is away. And when the male one is, I don't know, sleeping, we can try it. I mean, I don't know how long the female wyvern is away, so.
Generally, they hunt in shifts. As said, the female has gone out twice in a row now, which is a bit irregular, but usually she stays away for about 12 hours or so, but she doesn't really go very far.
Yeah, okay.
We did once spot a different wyvern. This one having some sort of control over the element of thunder, attack the one that was nesting, and it did call out for help. And the female was back within about 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes of time we'd have. When did the female leave?
Did I just say that?
No. You said it. The
Oh, no, I said how long? Yeah, my
hours,
bad.
but when did she leave? So we pretty much have the time.
Well, she last left around. I believe she left around 2 hours ago.
Okay. And how often does she usually leave?
I said once every 2 days is the general routine.
Well,
we see them usually fly back some larger creature, and, well, I guess the corpse lasts them a day or two.
Well, I guess we could go up tonight. See how it goes. It may take a bit longer due to the rain.
I think we should try to make as much progress as possible, especially with the dark vision you gave us.
Yeah. So
I have to ask one more time. How long will it take us to get up the mountain?
I said about 6 hours.
Takes
with
6 hours.
with horses or without horses?
You will not be able to take horse there.
We won't be
Okay.
able to take horse up the mountain.
It's going to be dark. It's going to be rainy. Add an hour on top of that. We're going to take about 6 to 7 hours up, which means she may be back by then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how tall is the mountain again?
I said I have never really measured it.
A couple thousand feet.
So I can fly in 1 minute 600 feet. Upwards too, so...
Twice.
Yeah, no one says about twice. I mean, Thorfinn and I can fly up, grab the egg and fucking... Nah, it doesn't will
You
work.
can see 60 feet. I don't think you're seeing anything while you're in the air. It's kind of the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm open for just walking now the mountain up or just rest and do it in the morning.
As a word of caution, I would recommend being a bit careful up there. The general air up there is quite foul, decomposing bones and everything.
Okay.
It looks like a graveyard up there.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it up to you two. Once again,
I
You
mean,
guys- doesn't
you
matter
make
to
the
me.
trial with us, so
well, I don't necessarily care. Once again, I can do either or.
I would like to make some progress.
okay. Then
Make progress, but steal the egg tonight or no?
we
Probably not
can.
still. We have to wait and see what we get when we get up there. To be honest, you know what I mean. We don't know the surrounding area as well. So if we did steal the egg and we were in a rush, you would have
If you are looking for a place to stay while traversing the mountain, about 2/3 of the way up, there should be a cave. My men have marked it. Look for a small red cross. If you
That's
wish
good.
to stay there over the night, then that is an option. However, the female will be back tonight. And she generally stays 2 days.
2 days.
I mean, let's just start walking towards the mountain and go up and search for the cave, and then we will see what will happen.
I can agree with that.
Yep.
Right, well, I have done my job. I wish you all good luck.
Thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm.
He gives you a nod, and he walks over to Lady Whitemetal, whispers something into her ear, and she nods. And you see as he walks back down the path that you just came from, and whistles, and a smaller pony comes out behind a couple trees, and he gets on it and rides off.
Okay. Do I see something in the forest around us?
Roll perception. What are you looking for exactly?
Creatures, anything magical? Also, I will look with detect magic and
Yes, but you know detect magic is 30 feet.
yeah, I know, but and then with detect magic and without detect magic, also 2 times.
Roll perception.
14.
You look around. There doesn't seem to be anything large around you.
Okay.
It's mostly, well, I mean, it's smaller creatures. you look around, you see a bit of movement, get a little bit unsettled, but it's just a raccoon that just kind of comes out of a bush, sees you all, and then runs off deeper into the woods. As far as you can tell, nothing magical around here.
Okay. Yeah, I think we will then go up the mountain.
Who are you telling this to?
Also to Thorfinn, Lady Whitetail, and George.
Right, then that is the decision you have made. I will be following. I shall not help unless you are truly in danger.
Yeah, it's fine. I can understand. I mean, it's good to know that you are here, but it's not your mission that you need to do to help us.
She gives you a nod. Good that you
Yeah.
understand. It wouldn't be a trial if it was that easy, would it? She gives you a bit of a half smile, like.
Yeah, I know. I just nod and grin.
Mhm.
I think we let our horses down here then.
Right. We can keep them. Honestly, I'm not feeling too sure about leaving them out in the open like this.
I mean, when there's a cave or something, we can hide them and they have enough food to survive this shit. We can let them there.
And you see as
Also-
she pulls out a little ball from her bag, and inside you can see a orchid that's kind of, I guess ingrained would be the wrong word, but it's basically in there. And you see as she holds it and chants something. Not if you speak Infernal, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. You see as she chants something, and it sounds very, well, bit off-putting. But you see as the orb lights up, and she whispers something into it, and then you can hear faint whispering coming out of it as well. And she puts the ball away. Right. I've been informed that there are 2 caves down here. One which is a bit closer. We'd have to walk about, 200 meters that way. And she points a bit to the left of the mountain.
Okay.
But we can keep them in there for now. But give them some level of safety.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Also, you might need the horses to get the egg down. Later down. Later down the line.
The horses will not be able to carry the egg. I have my ways to deal with it. Your job is only to get it safely away from the Wyvern.
Okay, that's okay.
You're welcome to, once you finish that, you're welcome to do as you wish. Rejoin your friends, run off to Dominion. That is your choice. So,
Yeah, okay.
you are all going with her. You're going to drop off the horses in a safe
Yep.
place.
Yep.
Yep.
So you all go around. You see a cave where you can see bits of like little droplets of water dripping as the rain has hit the entrance, and you all kind of usher the horses in.
I am going to send my familiar,
Okay.
Which is an owl,
Mhm.
because it is dark, and
Yep.
its name is Gregory.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where the confusion came in. Don't worry.
Yeah, of course.
And it will pretty much scout out the path ahead, how rough it looks, how muddy it looks, so on and so forth.
Yep.
Yep.
How high are you setting it up?
Not very high. It's pretty much going to fly around the path which we're traveling across to see the mud and everything.
Yeah, but like how high? Because the path leads you almost all the way to the summit. So.
I'm going to send it about 200 to 300 feet on the path which we're going across.
Okay, that's fine.
To begin with.
Yep, you all see as. Yeah, Robin, you can be the owl if you want to.
Meet Gregory the Owl.
You all see as George whispers to the owl that's been sitting on his shoulder that none of you saw because George forgot he had Find Familiar.
Oh no, I can summon it and desummon it.
Well, yeah, but you'd have ritual cast it.
No, you can pop it in
Oh,
now
yeah,
the
yeah,
Feywild,
my bad. Yeah, I forgot.
or the Fey, or whatever it comes from. So I pop it into existence. It's amazing.
Yep. So, I mean, now you saying you just left it behind before. You're just like, hello, come here now, bitch.
It was chilling in the Fey plane where it lives, and then I popped it back to me.
Yeah, that's fine. You all watch as the owl flutters off outside the cave. Are you all waiting for the bird to come back, or are you starting your climb?
Well, I want to start the climb.
Yeah. Me too.
I'll ask George. George, can we start the climb, or will it know?
Oh, you can go.
Okay. So we start climbing, I guess.
Give me a
Just want to
moment.
make sure that the path ahead is fine.
I want to really focus on my footing, and if
Well,
anything
the
happens, I
bottom.
can react.
So, if you want just a quick description of the mountain, you see that the mountain itself is mostly. I mean, at the bottom, it's a bit more muddy, a bit more earthy, where you can see bits of plant growing on it. But as you look higher up, you see that it mostly gives way to black rock.
Well, I still want to focus on my footing whilst trying to
Let me
climb
finish. Let me finish describing, and then we can discuss it. And you notice that the path at the beginning itself is quite broad. Like several of you can walk side by side with enough distance between all of you, and it wouldn't be a problem whatsoever.
Okay. Whilst climbing,
Mhm.
I would like to focus mainly on the path ahead, and if any obstacles come down it, so I can react.
Okay. Are you taking the lead then?
Yes, I would like to take the lead.
Okay, what is your marching order, guys?
Well, I'm
Gonna
gonna
be in the back.
go in the back. Okay.
Yeah, I will go off in a second.
I go in the back and let my owl trail ahead.
Is it Lucas the Owl, or is it
It's Robin the Owl.
Gregor the Owl? Oh.
So, Thorfinn, with you leading the path, you all start making your way up. And you climb for a fair bit of time.
Are we going a different map, or?
Nope,
No.
because that is for different things. You climb on for a fair bit of time, about an hour, before the path starts to narrow. And while there's still enough space for people to walk side by side, it is narrowing further. And you hear rumbling every now and then from up above. And sometimes, little bit as you're walking, little bits of rock fall down, and you get a little bit of like dust in your eyes.
Okay.
Whilst I'm walking, I'm focusing the path.
Mhm.
Do I notice any other easier routes?
Well, you do notice that the way, or I mean, roll perception for me.
Okay. I got 8. I'm not getting anything.
You notice that outside of this somewhat natural path, and even this is not the easiest to traverse. It is still relatively rocky. Sometimes stones come loose underneath your foot, and you stumble a little bit. A lot of the rocks on this peak are relatively pointed, a bit sharp. So trying to clamber across all of that would be difficult, to say the least.
Hmm. Is there any harsh changes to environment? Like, is it getting gusty, or is it?
Not
Yeah.
yet. You've only been traveling up about an hour.
I know, okay.
My owl, which is ahead of us, has it seen any part of the path so far? Like, once again, I'm
Yeah, that's my bad.
300 feet ahead of us the entire
Yeah,
time.
you're
Just
constantly coming back.
Just making sure that our path is fine.
So far, your owl has told you that everything seems to be okay. The path does seem to narrow further up, but it hasn't yet come to a point which is extremely difficult to cross.
Is my walking stick helping me climb a little bit? Like,
Not
just
particularly.
not particularly. Just no spot.
I mean, every now and then you kind of like lodge it between like a clump of rocks, and it seems to give you a bit more grip. But at the moment, not really. However, you all do notice that the rain is increasing in intensity, and you see the water start flowing down, trickling along your feet.
There's no joke, it's so easy to climb up.
Yep.
So I'm getting spammed as well. Right.
How long have we been traveling for?
An hour.
An hour. And as you
Oh, shit.
continue onwards. Thorfinn, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage.
If you see it.
If you see it.
What, do I see it?
Roll perception.
Go Thorfinn.
No, I got.
Fucking
You, all of you can actually roll perception here.
I'm not rolling good. I've already rolled perception. Oh no.
I found the.
This is my first character who has a +0 to wisdom. It's great.
I've got plus fit. I put +0 to wisdom as well.
No, George is said.
Gregory is a bit too far ahead. Also, Roman, come on. George is a great-
Kevin, you're not rolling perception. Kevin.
Kevin is currently muted.
I said George is a great name, right?
Right, so I'm gonna roll my dex save now. Is that right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Kevin,
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
You got to roll perception, mate.
perception for me, please. Okay, let me just roll for Lady Whitepetal. Okay. Salomo,
Yes.
as the rest of them are now working through what seems to be a bit of a rainstorm, and you all feel a bit of wind gusting into your faces, making it harder to see ahead. You hear a different sound, Salomo. And apparently so does Lady Whitepetal, as both of you look up. And you both notice as a large boulder, a bit higher up on the path, has basically broken off the edge and is now falling towards Thorfinn. He hasn't seemed to notice it yet.
So it's just rolling in the really
Not
the
rolling,
direction.
it's more like there's a higher part and it's basically fallen off that part and it's like heading towards Thorfinn.
Yeah, I will head up to Thorfinn and just drag him. Also pull on his t-shirt, whatever, and pull him in the other direction.
You are directly behind him, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so in that case, Thorfinn, you feel a slight tug at the back of your back of your neck. I can allow you to make the dexterity saving throw with advantage because Salomo is yoinking you out of the danger zone.
16 and yeah, I got a 16.
Okay, give me a moment.
No.
As you take 11 damage, as the boulder barely scrapes by you as Salomo pulls you out of the danger zone. Halved, because it is, well, bludgeoning. So,
He's not raging.
oh yeah, he's not raging.
I'm
No,
not
it's
raging,
11 damage.
so
Yeah,
it's 11
you take
damage.
11 damage. As
I
Salomo
could
barely
use a
pulls you out.
reaction. I could use a reaction. If is that allowed?
What is the reaction to?
To the boulder hitting me.
No, but why? When does the reaction proc?
Well, it's my stone endurance, so I don't know.
It works.
It works.
Yeah, it's him taking less
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
Stone's
The
I-
damage is coming.
Stone's endurance. It's as soon as you take damage, you can.
Okay, yeah,
activate
you're
it.
welcome to use your reaction if
So
you wish to.
okay, I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna roll.
D12, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a D12, but it's plus modifier a little bit.
Oh, it's plus modifier as well. That's
Yeah,
spicy.
+3.
Okay, go ahead.
So I take 7 less damage. So
Yeah. So you take 4 damage. So, as
take
your
4
skin
damage.
hardens up a little bit, and the boulder does not hurt as much as it would, and with a thundering crunch, it lands on the same ledge you're on, breaking off a bit of that, as it then falls onto the area below you guys and further rolls down.
Well, I'm gonna. Thanks for that, Salomo.
Yeah, no problem. And
I'm good.
after this, I will look up on the mountain and just look out for other stones, boulders, whatever.
Right. Are you alright up there?
Yeah, all good, all good. How far from the cave now? I'm still. Oh yeah, I must. What was I saying now? Ash, I'm still looking out for the cross, the marking for the cave.
You were told it's about 2/3 of the way up, and you
And we
guys are
smelled for an hour out of like 6 or 7.
Oh no, forget it then. I'm gonna carry on walking. We'll carry on. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
right.
Good,
Keep an eye out. Right. So you all walk. And let me just roll something. Okay. Right. You all walk another hour and a half, and then George, your bird, flies back to you and informs you that a very narrow stretch is coming up. What is it?
That sounds like
part,
Caldian.
which part of the Feywild exactly does this bird come from?
I don't know. The Feywild is a little crazy. Well, Gregory here did tell me that there's a narrow stretch coming up ahead. Gregory, do you know how narrow it is? Can we all fit through one by one? Does it seem dangerous in any sort?
Woo.
Due to what?
Bert, you would know that the path, about 80 feet long, for that particular stretch, is difficult for more than one person to pass at a time. It's very close to the wall, and it does seem a little bit crumbly. You'd basically have to hug the wall as you kind of shimmy along.
I would relay this information. Maybe Thorfinn, you could use my climber's kit, and we could all like attach a rope to each other. If you go ahead first, you can make sure no one else falls afterwards, right?
Yes. I think it's a great idea. So
I'm gonna hand him my climber's kit.
Okay, so you get. So I'm gonna take out I'm gonna use the climbing kit. Is everyone else gonna tie a rope to each other?
You're not there yet.
No, it's a couple hundred feet ahead.
Oh, okay. When we get there, I'm gonna take it out then.
Yeah, so you travel another 300, 400 feet, and you clearly see the area that the owl is talking about. You see water pouring down along the side, and it is a very hidden path where if you, Thorfinn, stood on the side, your your toes would basically stick out over the edge. And as you look down, you see several hundreds of feet below you, the forest looking very, very small.
There's a different way we could do this, to be honest.
Any ideas? Go on, I'm all ears.
Salomo,
Yes.
you did say you have the ability to make people fly, right?
Yes.
If all else fails, I guess we could use that.
For Thorfinn to fly over this or what? Because I can't make every one of us fly in the same time. I can only make me or two others. Me
I-
and someone or two
I
others.
think what he's saying is, you make us fly, and then the rest of us follow because he's attached to a rope, or is he a weight limit?
Well, I was just implementing that people could fly. I didn't really have ideas yet. You guys have any ideas what we could do there? It would be great. I just knew people could fly just in case.
Well, they
Also,
could.
there is no thing about I mean, I can make Thorfinn fly, and we will.
What I'm saying is, you could make me fly, and I could pick up someone. Is that a thing, Ash? Because that.
I
Uh,
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I attach a rope to someone and he made me fly, I could potentially carry them with me flying.
Or you
would
could
they
just
just
It's not a
attach
weight
themselves?
limit, so I think it's about your own strength.
It's
And
about your
I,
own strength, about whether or not you can do it.
I mean, I
Um,
can make two of us fly, and you can hold the other two.
Well,
You
I
don't
can't
need
hold
to
two
worry
people.
about. You don't need to worry about me. I can make my way across.
Hey George, you want to trust me for something, or it's up to you?
Well, maybe Salomo can make me fly instead, and you guys do a trust exercise.
Yeah, we could. But
Yeah, I go to George and Thorfinn and give them both fly.
no, don't give me. Oh, you want to? Okay. I see where it's going. Yep. I'm going to tie a. Do I have a rope?